I wonder what that is.
Unlike Pidgey, Spearow has a terrible attitude. It is very wild and will sometimes attack other Pokemon and humans.
Hey, what's up, everybody? If I'm talking quiet, it's because I moved into the freaking college dorm. You know what I mean? 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 Like, moving out type shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so yesterday I was literally having an epiphany. I was like, oh my god, I hate Minecraft so much right now, and I want to make a video about it, but what could I talk about? What could I talk about? And I was racking my head, and I was like, okay, I could just talk about general stuff, I could just go into general thing, but then I was blessed by the gods, okay? I searched in my YouTube recommendation, the Minecraft mob vote popped up, and oh my god, dude, let's just say I'm not voting for anyone. I'm about to cast my vote into the trash, into the pits of hell, if they expect me to vote for another mob in the game. I'm sorry, dude, there's no way any of these, I don't want any of them in the game. I don't want a single one. After the last one, I don't want a single mob in the game. The mob vote last time was just a complete embarrassment. Like, the golem, like, what did we have? We had the rascal, the golem that would, like, carry your items, and then we had the sniffer. I didn't even vote for the sniffer, I voted for the golem, because I thought it'd be interesting to have a mob as decoration. But either way, they were all bad. I didn't like it. I didn't like any of them. They were so bad. Like, how can you vote for... The only reason the sniffer won was because people thought that it was gonna have more to do with the update, but instead it just gave you stupid flowers that nobody wants or has used. I haven't seen a single, like, build or anything using those flowers. And now the same thing is happening, and Mojang, like, expects us to, like... And Mojang expects us to just roll with the punches. A thing that I thought of with the mob votes is, like... The thing I thought of the mob votes, right, is they expect us to, like... They expect us to... The thing I thought of with the mob votes is they expect us to just go along with the mob vote. They expect us to just, like, because it puts all the blame on us rather than the developers. If you think about it, man. If you think about it. The crab, okay, so there's the crab, the armadillo, and then there's the... Oh, what's the last one? The penguin. The penguin's gonna be useless, let's be real. I don't think the penguin's gonna win. I would have voted for the penguin if the mobs did nothing and they all knew that we were gonna do nothing. Let's be real. And so you either have to vote for the armadillo or the crab. If the crab wins, let's just say I'm about to turn out of creative mode and go into unalive mode, okay? This is not okay. This is not okay any way you slice it. Dude, if they add they're adding reach hacks into the game. What are we doing? What a complete embarrassment to add reach hacks into the game. You know what? Scaffolding is part of the freaking game. Get over it. I'm so tired of seeing it. I'm so tired of it. Oh no, I have to scaffold up in order to make a sky build. Oh no, I have to fly up in order to make my sky island. How am I gonna get up and down? Like, actually, such a problem. Like, such a problem. If you need reach, like, you know what? They should have added it a million years ago if they wanted reach into the game. If you've ever played with reach hacks on or experienced, like, reach, let me tell you, It's so broken. It's not even funny. Even if it's just free blocks and they nerf it still, it's still gonna be like dumb. It's either gonna be stupid and no one's gonna use it because it's way too whack to use, or they're gonna go, or it's gonna be super OP and everyone's gonna want one. Like, it's either gonna be like the turtle shell helmet where like no one uses it except for like super specific situations where like you're digging out an ocean monument or something, or like or it's like original Elytra where everyone used it and like everyone wanted one, even though it wasn't like necessary. Like everyone's gonna want one and use it, or just current Elytra now I can't go into Elytra, but let me just say that Elytra makes me want to Dytra, okay? Anyway, I won't get into that. You can have your opinion on Elytra. You can think whatever you want about Elytra. That's not for me here to say right now. I want to talk about the mob vote. The mob vote is some sort of government conspiracy in order for us to just go along with the punches that Mojang wants to throw at us. I thought about this today. They don't want us, the companies don't want to fix their games. They just want to keep adding random trash. So they want to jangle the keys in front of your face, and so you just go along with the new updates instead of fixing the actual game and actually making it fun. Think about it, okay? They could fix so many things right now easily. Think about it. But instead, they decide to add random mobs that no one asked for and that no one's gonna use or think about. When's the last time you've seen or used a goat in like an axolotl or even the sniffer? Think about it. They jangled axolotl so hard in front of our face, and now think about it. And then immediately after, they did the same thing with frogs, but no one still uses axolotls. No one goes out of their way because they're so like Pacific to get. And what do? They're not gonna fight with you in the water like shown in the trailers and the updates. They're just there for you to get hyped for the update because they can't actually fix something. Now, I don't want to be the guy that's like completely negative all the time, but I thought about this yesterday. I'm so done waiting on the sidelines like, oh yeah, maybe Mojang will maybe they'll come out with a good update. I trust the company. I trust them. I don't want to get in an argument with the Minecraft community. I want to agree with everyone. That's such trash, and I'm tired of telling myself that. I'm having a bit of a schizo moment right now. But I'm so tired of just not being able to enjoy Minecraft anymore. Like, and I'm in like this argument for like, oh yeah, you can just play however you want, bro. It's about freedom. You can just play however you want. If you don't want axolotls, you don't have to see them anymore, bro. You don't have to mine for diamonds anymore. You don't have to trade with villagers if you don't want to, bro. You don't have to make the 100 million cobble per hour farm if you don't want to, bro. Like, that argument is so... I disagree with it so much. I can't actually. Just so bad. Like actually you're playing a different game if you think that. If you use that, actually try disabling that stuff for yourself. Like actually like disabling like blocks, cuz like when you take off certain items, like think about it. I'll use a metaphor here. Like if you get a pizza, you can take off the toppings, yes, but at some point it no longer becomes a pizza. If you start taking off the cheese and then take off the sauce, you're eating bread. You absolute moron. Like, yeah, you can take off the onions, but if you take off the cheese, you can't play the game. Oh my god. Like, what am I gonna do? Go into my files, disable the sniffer, axolotl frog. Like, am I insane? Who do you think I am? But yeah, absolute. So yeah, and then like, and so for the mob vote, back to the mob vote, don't vote penguin, because the Stony Shores isn't an actual biome. It's the same thing as the goat. Like no one goes there. No one's gonna go there. No one's gonna see the penguin. They're gonna have to get leads, travel with the penguins 1,000,000 miles in order to get back to their base. Don't vote for the penguin, even though I would if this wasn't a democracy. Democracy is killing Minecraft right now. I'm sorry. Can we stop mob votes? They know how bad the last one was, and they still do it to hype up the update. They could fix so many things. They could fix the glow squid. They could make it glow. They could fix the AI on the glow squid. They could actually make it so it doesn't spawn and die like every other squid before the regular squid got updated. They could fix camels. They could fix the desert. Not camels. They could fix the desert. Like, they could fix the desert. They could make stuff there. They could add something. They could actually do something. They could fix villagers. They could fix all these useless farms. They could fix all these farms. How we don't need all these. Okay, I'll stop. I won't get into that. Because that's gonna anger people. But I want them to be angered. Okay, I want to hurt them. Let's just say that. I want to hurt these people who think modern Minecraft is in this awesome state. Is in this awesome, great state that's like not a complete like mishmash of updates and ideas that are useless and have no bearing on the gameplay. Okay. So I don't think. Okay, so don't vote for the penguin, even though it's awesome. Even though we all love penguins and it would be really cool to see. Don't vote for them, because otherwise it's going to turn into another goat situation where we're never going to see them again. No one's going to use them. No one's going to see them. No one's going to build in that stupid biome that doesn't have any wood in it. So why would you build there? And then like, how are you going to build your base? How are you going to get farms? How are you going to get all these things into this biome that looks so bad and ugly? So don't vote for the penguin. The armadillo. Here we go. Actual using mods. They're implementing mods into the game. I gotta stop talking in this voice. But wolf armor. So the armadillo will add scoots into the game, which then you can craft into wolf armor. Let's think about that. Okay. Why do people keep asking for wolf armor? Because their wolves keep dying, and there's no reason to bring them into battle. They just stay at home. They're just decoration. They barely players barely unsit their dogs because they can't fight, because they'll immediately die. Why is that? Why? Because their AI is actual dog shit. Okay? Now, when you think about it, the only reason people want armor is for their AI dogs, for the dog's AI to not be dog water. Okay? So if they just fix the AI on the dog, it could be 1,000,000 times better. Now that might be harder to do, and it may be way easier to add dog armor into the game. But if you think about it, how many times has your horse died with diamond horse armor or any armor at all? When you think about it, like, because there's so many situations where like horses will just fall off a cliff, or your dog will just accidentally fall off a cliff. And are they gonna add the armor for cats? Probably not, even though cats and dogs are like the two main most easily kept pets. I guess horses too, but like, come on, dude. The horse breeding system is absolute. Let's not even get into that. So I think the armadillo might win because of the dog armor, because people have been wanting it for so long. But the crab, think about it. I've been saying that a lot. But if you think about it, Mojang wants to turn the game into creative mode. And this is something that needs to be said. Stop turning the game easy. If you want the game easy, go into your settings right now and turn the game on peaceful mode. I'm so sick of seeing this. People will just not fight mobs. They'll just stay in their cave. Okay, let me say this. It is perfectly fine to play on peaceful mode. It is perfectly fine to be scared and not want to lose all your items. And just play the game how you want, okay? Okay. But don't tell me to not use Elytra, because if I don't want to. Oh my god. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that, even though I really want to. Think about how much Elytra, like, we use for building already, okay? We use Elytra so much where, like, it's pretty much removed the need for, like, half of scaffolding already. Like, scaffolding with dirt, and I'm not talking about that dumb scaffolding block. No. I'm talking about scaffolding with dirt or cobble or like, planks or something. Think about how much, like, you don't use scaffolding anymore as, like, a normal player. Like, because the reason for scaffolding was to, like, almost like a bookmark, because when you're building up a high build, when you're building up walls or something, and you need to go back to go get more materials to your chest that you left on the ground, then you're gonna have to jump off and then tower back up or build a staircase, or just to get to anywhere, really. Oh my god, it's cold in my room. So when Elytra got added, though, people don't need to do that anymore. They can just rock it up. So scaffolding is already, like, not used that much by people. Like pre-game Elytra, before you get it. Like, yeah, sure. Like, scaffolding is used a lot for building, but let's be real, a lot of people are just rushing Elytra anyways, and then they can just fly up. So by adding reach into the game, it's not that necessary for building, okay? Now you might say, but my ceiling, what about my ceiling? I don't want to place dirt in my build. No, please, no. I don't want to place scaffolding in my build. No. Just shut up, man. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm just so done with this game. I hate to see it in the state, but we need to do something about it. Because if we're just, like, idly sitting by while Mojang just jangles keys in front of our face like, ooh, yippee, a frog! Yay, an axolotl! Then it's like, what is the point? What is the point? I don't want to be a complete hater on Mojang. The Never update was so good. It was actually so sick. It surprised me. It surprised me good. It was a necessary update to the Never. It changed the gameplay a lot. It made the Never way more difficult and a way more scary place. And the Bastions are worth it because you trade with them for... You trade with the piglins and there's gold inside the Bastions. And there's other useful material like ancient debris and stuff like that, like in the chest. So it is useful. It's also just a really cool structure. Even though I do have my quarrels with it. For example, Neverite armor I feel like was a complete miss. Oh my god. And I also feel like, and I also missed the zombie piglin, but they also updated the art style. They also updated the art style / texture pack into this this mess. But anyways, that's not for me to. That's just my opinion. That it's not good, but I can't get into that now either, because we're here to talk about the mob vote. We can't stand by and vote on these mobs, okay? I don't want to vote, but I'm going to have to, because we live in a democracy, okay? Now, I'm going to be voting for the armadillo, I think, because the armadillo, there isn't anything in the savannas. So when I'm flying by and not building into the savannas, side note, who is building in savannas? I did one world where I built in a savanna and I built a giant tower. Biggest mistake of my life. That place is so ugly and so bad that the only way you can get away with building in there is if you're building like cave buildings, like you're like a caveman or something, or building like mountains or something, or you're building like pyramid sand stuff, or just like wooden huts or stuff, like wooden primal huts or something. Like, don't go to the savannah. The only reason you go to the savannah is for the wood or to fly over it in order to find a desert, okay? Don't go to there. But the armadillo will add some sort of, how do I say, ambiance? No. Ambiance to the biome. But seriously, like, the only thing that I'm worried about is it's gonna overcrowd the savannah because there isn't anything else in there. Maybe it'd be a rare mob, I guess. I mean, I was worried about the camel, but then they only did it in desert villages, so. Yeah. Hold on. Oh shoot, I've been talking for a while. Okay. Yeah. So, to wrap this up, I think we can't vote for... I don't think mob votes should go on anymore, when you think about it. Because it's eliminating the blame on Mojang in order to implement these features. How much extra energy is it to make the goat, when you think about it? When all these past mob votes were added, how much extra energy does it take to implement these mobs that aren't getting picked by the community? Or they could just add it in the update and hype up something else, use some other method to hype it up, but instead it puts the blame on us and being like, oh no, I didn't get the mob I wanted. Yeah, that was all your guys' fault. Why didn't you vote for the mob I wanted? When we really should just be pointing the blame on the developers. Instead of being like, oh yeah, you can just add mods to the game and like implement it, I guess, or just like, yeah. And like, they don't tell us anyways how the mob is actually gonna be in game. They just tell us like a cliff note or like a they just tell us the concept, and then they're just like, alright, use your imagination, and then we'll pick up and then you guys have to pick up the pieces in game once we implement it poorly, and we won't do anything about it to fix it. We won't fix the game because we'd rather create new updates in order to get people hyped for Minecraft Legends that's coming out. Anyone play Minecraft Legends? Guys? Anyone here play Minecraft Legends? Anyone? Anyone play Minecraft Legends? Anyone play Minecraft Legends, guys? Yeah, don't vote for the mobs. I hate the mob vote. Let's just say that. Let's just say this mob vote makes me want to go out of survival mode with turn on cheats, go out of survival mode, and go into unalive mode in Minecraft, in real life. Anyways, yeah, I'm just done.
Which mob do you want to join Minecraft? You'll have 48 hours to cast your vote for the crown, the armadillo, or the penguin.